I accept this nomination for President of the United States of America.
32 years after he first ran for president, Joe Biden is now the Democratic candidate, the last man standing in what was a large field.
But while I'll be a Democratic candidate, I will be an American president.
And now he will face Donald Trump in November, a man he's previously described as out of his depth, incompetent and racist, but a man he criticised without ever using his name in his speech.
And the choice could not be more clear. No rhetoric is needed. Just judge this president on the facts. 5 million Americans infected by COVID-19. More than 170,000 Americans have died. By far the worst performance of any nation on earth. More than 50 million people have filed for unemployment this year.
The acceptance was moved to an arena in his home state of Delaware. It was delivered to an empty room with family watching backstage. A nearby stadium was converted into a drive-in theatre to allow people to watch the speech on a big screen from the socially distanced safety of their cars. And the Democratic challenger told the country he knows being the guy who is not Donald Trump isn't enough to win.
As president, the first step I will take will be to get control of the virus that has ruined so many lives. Will we be the generation that finally wipes out the stain of racism from our national character? I believe we're up to it. I believe we're ready.
And he promised a different foreign policy in a Biden White House.
I'll be a president who will stand with our allies and friends and make it clear to our adversaries the days of cozying up to dictators is over.
The final speech at a convention is normally marked with huge cheers and traditionally a balloon drop. This was a different ending for what has been a different kind of convention. So Joe Biden has finally convinced the Democratic Party he should be the presidential candidate. Normally after the convention, the candidate hits the campaign trail, crisscrossing the country. But because of COVID, that can't happen this time round. But still, he has 11 weeks to convince the country that what he put on display in his speech, his vision, his policies, even his personality, is what America needs now. Alan Fisher, Al Jazeera, Wilmington, Delaware.